Look, we need to talk. A brutally honest conversation here, because right now, the thing nobody wants to admit is that the crypto market has lost the damn plot. Crypto was supposed to be the fastest horse in the financial race. You were supposed to defeat the Sith, not join them. Crypto, I loved you. You were my brother. The ultimate asymmetric bet, the thing that would outpace every other asset class. Something happened semi-recently. Stocks were running faster. AI stocks were melting faces. You would have literally been better off buying NVIDIA. NVIDIA went up 16x from 2022 November. Bitcoin only 7x. Even the boomer precious metals like gold and silver have literally outperformed Bitcoin this year. But the hype train doesn't stop. New chains keep launching. New meme coins pump for a few minutes anyway. Sentiment right now is worse than the FTX collapse. So what's really happening in crypto? Is it dying? Is it already dead? Is it over? The Ponzi's finally unraveled, guys. Let's talk about crypto's existential problem. The brutal state of the cryptocurrency market is that the daily active users on most layer ones are flat. We do not need the vast majority of these bullshit chains. DeFi volume is concentrated on really 2-3 networks: Ethereum, Base, Solana. It's 90% plus of the users and money. NFT markets have been clinically dead for a while, except for a handful of degens still coping in Discord groups and a very few collections like CryptoPunks, for example. And if you zoom into new token performance, then brace yourself, because over half of all tokens launched since 2021 have already died. Most of them died in 2024 and 2025. 1.8 million tokens died in Q1 of 2025 alone. I know most of that was meme coin garbage and probably really shouldn't be counted, but still, that's not a healthy market. Most of the big VC coins that have launched in the last year, down 90% within a few weeks. This is a liquidation dumpster fire. The harsh truth no one wants to admit is that the only entities consistently printing money in this industry are stablecoin issuers like Tether and Circle, ETF issuers like BlackRock and Fidelity, the centralized exchanges like Binance and Coinbase, and of course the scammers and grifters, okay? Not the revolutionary scaling solutions are changing the world for the better. Not the so-called AI coins with zero adoption. Not the bridges, not the forks of the forks that nobody uses. Looking at you, Bitcoin Cash. Are you starting to see the pattern? Most of the ecosystem is surviving off of just a few things. Hype cycles, short-term capital chasing a quick buck. It's kind of always been like that, to be honest. Feels a little more stark right now with cynicism so high in the market. Hype cycles are shorter than ever before, though. They used to last at least a few weeks. Now they last a few hours, a few days max. Tokens just pump on buzzwords, then die when the next shiny thing drops. The math just ain't mathin' anymore, guys. There are too many damn tokens, too much supply, too little actual usage. The industry printed millions of new tokens, and somehow people are still surprised that the demand didn't expand to match. Now there are maybe a maximum of about 100 investable assets in the entire cryptocurrency industry. Some would argue that number is probably closer to 20 to 30. Some would say it's only really Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. A lot of trash in this market. People are not investing, they're speculating. They hope and pray. What's worse is that most people don't understand what they're even buying. And speculation's okay. But speculating in the stock market's been a hell of a lot better than speculating in the crypto market over the last year. And that's not good for crypto. Most people have no idea how to value any of this stuff, and we still don't really know how to value any of this stuff. Really, it's exponential technology. What about layer ones? They don't know what a fee switch is. They couldn't explain token emissions if their lives depended on it. Builders are feeling it too. Every new chain launches into a wall of doubt. Used to get curiosity. Oh, a new chain's launching. Let's go try it out. I can't be bothered anymore. You probably can't either. Now you really get nothing but just hate and hostility. Look at Monad, built for years. The latest crypto project launched, the Solana killer or some bullshit like that. Nobody cares. People got their airdrops, dumped it, walked on. Toxicity is rising, hope is shrinking. And that shift in psychology is flashing a red warning sign for the entire cryptocurrency market. But all that being said, 2025 has been a trader's market. Crypto still trades with insane volatility. Great setups for long traders, great setups for short traders with huge potential. And those who have focused on trade setups and not just being blind holders of dead altcoins have thrived. So if you want a good place where you can do that, check out Femex. Link down below. I've used this exchange for years, and they've just launched an insane cash back deal, okay? Put in $5K, you're gonna get $500 back. It's crazy, right? $10K gets you $1,000 back. Put in $20K, $1,600 cash money back in your account. These are insane bonuses. Plus, you can get up to $20,000 in trading bonuses. So if you trade a whole crap ton, you can make a bunch of money too. They're secure. They have the deep liquidity. They have the coins you want. And global access means anyone, anywhere can trade on Femex. You might need a VPN in some cases, okay? But these are some real cashback money deals. Do not sleep on it. Link down below before the deal expires. Go check it out. So look, for years, crypto traded with some kind of a magical premium. It was magic internet money. Hype was high, FOMO was high. We had a lot of exciting times. And it traded with that magical premium simply because it was crypto. It didn't matter if the revenue was non-existent. We were going against the system, man. Bitcoin, baby, woo. Or if the tokenomics were terrible, no one really cared either. Everything just pumped anyway. But that premium been gone for a little bit. The industry got older, a little more cynical, a little more wise, a little more mature, a little more Wall Street. So the new existential threat is that without structural change, tokens won't just lose their premium. They'll start trading at a discount purely because they are crypto tokens. I mean, who the hell wants to buy most of this scammy bullshit? Do you want to be VC exit liquidity? No. Do you want to be scammer, grifter, meme coin exit liquidity? No. So it doesn't leave with a lot of stuff, right? Look, this is not because tech sucks. There's a lot of great tech and a lot of great tech ideas being explored in crypto. It's not because the chains can't scale. More scalable than ever. The most scalable chains, guys. But because the market psychology has changed, we have problems. People believe there's no prize worth winning anymore. They've given up. They've moved to stocks. They've moved to metals. You could build the next Solana and CryptoX would still say, oh yeah, great. Who cares? Tokens are dead. You're a scammer. Your coin's a scam. Send it to zero. Give me my airdrop and fuck off. Financial cynicism has reached crazy levels. Even though crypto's fundamentals like actual on-chain activity, stablecoin adoption, DeFi volume have all grown exponentially, and essentially the tech has literally never been better than it is right today. The value capture has had a hard time catching up, but the exact same thing has happened before in other industries. With Amazon, for example, it experienced 20 long years of this company will never make money. Jeff Bezos is an idiot. Send it to zero, short it to zero, followed by one of the greatest wealth-generating machines in history. So we have to remember that Ethereum is only 10 years old. Solana is even younger. Crypto adoption is still in its early, painful years of an exponential curve. It's slow. It's chaotic. It's messy. We take 2 steps forward, 9 steps back sometimes. It's frustrating, right? It's misunderstood by a lot of investors what's actually being built here. And it has become, because of its decentralized nature, a hotbed for scamming and grifting. Now, this is something that Hasib recently wrote an interesting piece over on X pointing out exactly why crypto is an exponential technology, but the market is currently treating them like linear businesses. He says, this is the thing that Silicon Valley has always understood better than Wall Street. Silicon Valley was raised on exponentials. Wall Street was raised on linearity. Over the last few years, crypto has migrated from Silicon Valley to Wall Street, and the implications of that are being felt right now. Back in 2017, for example, San Francisco is the hotbed of crypto. Now it's Wall Street, okay? Different vibes, different game. Crypto strikes at the heart of the state, money, and so it's more unnerving to governments than e-commerce ever was. Financial assets want to be free, they want to be open. Open always wins. But right now, the believers are outnumbered by the cynics, and for good reason. If you've tried to believe in any interesting ideas in crypto over the last 2 years, you got screwed hard. And the cynics are very loud for good reason, because they lost shit tons of money. So is crypto failing? Well, short term, there are some problems, but growing pains. Long term, obviously not. Long term, crypto is going to be amazing. It's going to be revolutionary. It is revolutionary technology. It's only going to get bigger. Expectations are failing, though. Narratives are failing. Garbage tokens are failing, as they should. VC exit scam layer ones are failing, and they probably should. The delusion that everything will go up forever because decentralization is failing, and it's about damn time. Here's what actually matters. Open systems always win. Finance wants to be open the same way the internet wants to be open. Money wants to move like email. This is a wildly important technology, and that technology will keep seeing big gains happen, and there'll be fringes and areas of outperformance and narratives that take off for certain amounts of time. You have to be more flexible than ever before in this market. Plus, we now have a lot more competition. AI, robotics, also like really cool, also exciting shit going on that is a lot less scammy than crypto. Global liquidity wants 24/7 flows, wants to be interoperable, wants to be permissionless, wants to be borderless. That future doesn't get priced in on PE ratios, which Wall Street's currently trying to do, and the cynics are saying, but the numbers don't add up. This gets priced in on inevitability. Yes, most tokens should go to zero, and they do. They do. Look at history. The market needs a purge so the real builders can breathe again. It's always the case. Yes, smart contract chains look overvalued if you assume linear growth, but that's the whole point. Exponentials look wrong until they suddenly look obvious. If you believe this industry is only going to serve 30 million daily active users forever, then yeah, sell. Sell everything. What the hell are you doing here? Go buy bonds. But if you believe that global finance moves on chain, which is exactly what people like Larry Fink from BlackRock are talking about. I'm not smarter than Larry Fink. You're not either. Okay? You certainly aren't as powerful as influential. If you believe that everything moves on chain, which is what they are talking about doing, tokenizing literally everything, then all the investable stuff in crypto is probably still cheap. The real existential threat isn't price, it's belief right now. Social media seems to think being a cynic makes you smart. It doesn't. It just makes you short-sighted. You get stuck in the Michael Burry trap of everything's shit all the time and you miss out on the biggest runs in history. Big money isn't fading this industry. They're actually accumulating quietly and patiently and launching new pilots and new projects and new adoption stories all the time because they've seen this before with the internet. So here's my take. Stop pretending that every token is the fastest horse. Stop pretending your dog coins are long-term investments. Own the top assets. Trade the trash. It's fine. It's fine. You can trade the trash. It's all good. And zoom the heck out because crypto isn't dead. It's just getting rid of dead weight as it always does. It metamorphizes. And it will continue to do that. And when the exponential kicks back in, which it will, you're going to want to be holding some crypto. That's it. Thanks for watching.